Guys, never have I ever dreamed that I would ever use Drawback. But today, I am showing my build here, as you guys can see, right? With Dragon Blessing 7, right? We get up to 4000 HP. So, this build has Drawback. Now, the reason why it has Drawback is because the Pain Knight from my gilded pauldrons, as you guys can see, it provides 1000 like 1000 defense. That's really good, right? And yeah, there's like extra blocking power on the passive, so extra defense if you like it to play it defensively, right? It's very nice. Can't go wrong with it, right? The power's a little bit lacking, but then again, if you're going like max defense nearing like 4k, if you're going anywhere over 5k, your power is not gonna be as much, right? Unless you slot all your gear with Pain Knight, which might be better depending on how you're playing the game. Cause like I said, actually I didn't say it, but if you use only Ray, right? If you use only Ray or Surge, having Drawback is actually not that bad at all, right? Like as you guys can see, I barely like lose any HP, to be honest. Yeah, because it's considered one move when you use it. Now the only thing dangerous about doing that is, well, you're gonna get blasted by like a dragon, right? If it's like fry birthing you, you're gonna have to run, not hold down Ray, right? Like, so yeah, that's that. That's the only bad thing about the Drawback build. It's very like stationary, less mobile. But let's see. I'm mostly using this for my Metal Mage. Like I've been using it for mostly Berserker, right? M1 builds. Berserkers are M1 builds. Similarly, if you like are doing like Warlock, right? Mostly on like Cannon Fist might be like the one everybody's using to kill dragons and whatnot. Is not gonna work out well because Drawback, I can show you guys. You left click too much, you actually lose so much HP, right? You lose a lot. So you really don't want to left click or cast a lot of moves, right? That's why it's not as good for warrior, but is usable, right? Yeah, this is more focusing on like tanky build. And you guys may be wondering why I'm not using Sorago's armor, right? Because I have a Kraken band here. It's because of the range. Because this is at the end of the day like a dragon build, dragon slaying build, right? So having range is really helpful because the dragons have insane AoE, so you want to fight them at like a long range, right? And having some range from the Kraken band, even though it got nerfed, right? Even though it got nerfed, it's worth it, I think. I've been using it, you know, with Morency gems. So it gives us extra range, right, on top of extra power. And the amulet, well, it's a defense amulet actually, with blasted powerful. So we get more power basically. Because we really have, like, if you have this gilded, you don't need a pauldron, right? I gotta trade, but you guys can use any gilded, right? Now I know this build looks expensive, so I guess I'll showcase some alternatives, right? I'll just come back real quick. I'll be back, right? I'll showcase you guys like a cheaper version. Oh no, the cheaper version is way better than the heavy dragon armor. No, V-Tix, please buff. He needs to buff it. Okay, the reason why the budget build I'm making, this is looking so bad for heavy dragon armor. Guys, just use titanium armor, bro. Like, look at this. Watch this. Watch this. Like, if you guys don't register it already, like from what you see on the stats that I just showed you, watch this, guys. Enchant, right? So we got powerful frozen titanium armor. Watch this. Watch this. Oh god. Oh god. This guy is really skilled right now. So look at this. I know the heavy black dragon armor has more power, but like the budget build is really not bad considering like I don't have the level maxed out, right? Ooh, no, I fell down. Oh no. Yeah, I accidentally fell. I was like, I don't know, I pitch shift, but you guys can see that the stat is comparable, right? Now, I know the 10 power difference is kind of big. So, compared to the Apex armor, titanium armor is still bad. But like, if you really just want the defense, this is really a good option, right? If you use titanium armor. Now, I would just say use sunken armor, guys, but that's also really expensive, so that doesn't work for budget build. Now, I know what you guys may be thinking. Besides using titanium armor, there's like a legging version, by the way, right? It might be worth to use maybe Soragos armor. Now, the thing about Soragos is it gives you negative defense, so unless you're giving it Pain Knight, it might not be worth it. So if you do give it Pain Knight, I believe you'll get like 400 or so defense, which is already better than the dragon armor, and you get like about the same power, right? So it is a much cheaper version. I will showcase you guys what it looks like in a bit, actually, because I think it's important if we see how it looks with the Soragos armor. Alright, here's the update on the build. I made a perfect blocking Pain Knight. So how that works is you do need level 10 jewel crafting, right? So I combined it 2 Pain Knight together. So how you can make these gems, right? You have to throw 2 Pain Knights together, and then you combine them. So, and I slotted them in onto my Soragos. Now, I know you guys may be saying, oh yeah, they're not max level though. Well, we don't really need the max level right now because I'm not using it, but as you guys can see, the budget build just gives you drawback, and overall, if you're not playing like Berserker or Warrior, this is more viable for you. The build earlier is more viable slash friendly, right? If you like with the heavy dragon armor, it's more friendly towards Warrior and Berserker. Now that I realize it, playing anything but mage is super expensive right now. Yeah, man. At the end of the day, okay. I mean, like, you know what? Let me not go into it because I do like mages. I just think there's too many content here, and it's hard to like balance everything when you have PvP into the balance patch, right? If you're trying to balance PvP and PvE in a game, it's really hard. But as you guys can see, I was casting there, right? We lose... How much do we lose? Okay, we only lose HP at the end of the duration, I believe. Right? Yeah, we lose about 100 HP per cast. So, like, basically double what we consumed before. Not too bad. Not too bad for like a budget build, right? Now, here's like another problem you guys might run into. You guys might not have this gilded titanium pauldron. But like I said earlier, you can just use any gilded, right? How you can get it is, well, you do treasure charting. I forgot what level you need to get gilded, or if it's just pure luck. But you just dig up treasure and you can get like 3 slots ones. Like the fighting headband is actually not bad because it gives you power, right? Like look at this. Like that one's good. So the red steel helmet is okay, probably not that. Yeah, but anything with 3 slot is very good. I'm surprised. This gilded titanium pauldron is like so good, right? Like a item that's from like the Nimbus Seed can still rival items from the Dark Sea, right? Yeah, this is great. I don't think I have anything else to say, but besides like a showcase, right? So I'll just show you guys the dragon I was fighting in Dark Sea yesterday. So the build might look a little bit different, but yeah, you know, that's basically it for the gear I want to show you guys if you want to try this build. Alright, we're at Island. I just started recording again because right now recording is really terrible, right? You get a big FPS drop. on top of like the extra lag. So we're just gonna look around real quick. Maybe there's a dragon somewhere. You know what would make it easier? If we get a revealing potion. Yeah, we should probably get a revealing potion. So let's just do that. I think we should refine it instantly if we have a dragon here. Hey guys, if you're watching the video, make sure to check your fleet in game, right? If you're playing, because you can never like have too much repair on your fleet, you know. I should probably do that as well. Yeah, we got a young dragon. So if I get cooked, that's a skill issue. So we're gonna go ahead use metal dragon ray. It does 100 to it because it has a dragon flame on it. So you know that's why. If you're wondering. We're not even gonna try here. Like, we don't even need to use aura, I think. Can I hit it? Oh, I got water poisoning. So let's clear that. The water poisoning is actually kills faster than it would. So if we want to use metal aura, I know you guys are curious. We get up to 5.3k HP, so it's actually pretty cool. Is Metal Ray back up yet? Yeah, Metal Ray's back up. With Beeman. Now, if you get the full duration, you can do a couple thousand damage, right? With the Metal Ray, I think. Like maybe 2,000, I think at least. Still quite a lot, right? Very nice. We killed it, the dragon, right? We got some weapon and stuff. Which I assume is gonna be what most of you guys are looking for, because the drop right now isn't very good. Super simple. I'm actually gonna reset just so we can go home, right? So we're gonna do that, and I guess that would be the end of the video. I will see you guys next time, or in the Dark Sea. Who knows? Bye bye.